Delander and Itoh, a bit of a size difference in this particular contest. Full support of the fans here in Columbus, Ohio for Maki Itoh.
There's the bell, here we go.
One boot to the midsection from Steph Delander, and that sends Maki out to the floor.
Follows her out. Uh-oh.
Steph immediately taking this fight to the floor, doesn't even want to keep this match in the ring. I mean, I know that Nick Gage tried to turn this into a death match tag thing. That's not going to happen, but at least Steph wants to keep it a brawl, and Maki will oblige. Trash can in hand, utilized as a weapon. Taking their brawl back toward the ring right now, but to the midsection here by SDL.
Uh-oh. One silence.
Oh. Ooh. Sickening thud. She chops away at the chest of Maki Itoh. As Steph Delander arrived here in Game Changer Wrestling at our last event in Queens, New York at the Melrose Ballroom. Coming to the aid of Matt Cardona in a match against Homicide. As Steph chops the ring post and injured her own hand in the process.
Maki now.
Chopping away at the chest there. Whereas Maki and Steph had interaction with one another at Joey Janela's spring break. Leading to this singles competition here between the two of them.
I'm getting in
Back in the ring they
fuck
go.
you and fuck you too!
If she was more worried about her opponent and not flipping birds.
Came charging in the corner. Maki moved out of the way and driving the face of Steph Delander into the canvas. We have 9 matches on today's broadcast for you. Beginning here in the late afternoon, early evening, local time here in Columbus. Firing away in the corner now. Maki Itoh with a flurry of punches on Steph Delander.
Oh, really pounding her in the corner.
In control of the contest. Brings her down to a seated position.
Uh-oh. A signature now of Maki Itoh's from her, I guess, peer, mentor, Nick Gage, that running boot scrape.
The MDK gang influence shining through with the cutest in the world. Cutest face wash in the world. Only gets a near fall though, as went for the cover after the damage was done to the face of Steph Delander.
Uh-oh.
And going to the corner for the cutest pizza cutter in the world.
So quick with the violence.
Steph Delander sees it coming, and big boot just leveled Maki. Pulling her away from the ropes, cover. Only gets a near fall though.
Talk about a boot, my God.
I mean, I know that she's called herself the deathmatch queen, and just kind of because of the fact that Matt Cardona was in violent matches against Nick Gage in the past.
Right.
But I've never seen Steph Delander in a violent deathmatch style situation
A tournament
before.
of sort or anything like that.
She's
Me
not,
neither.
No.
And we've seen them all.
So she wants none of the pizza cutter, Maki Itoh, during the course of this match. As soon as she saw that thing come into play, that big boot just put Steph in control of this matchup as the crowd getting behind Maki Itoh be violent, flipping the bird in SDL's general direction. Another boot.
Going for the quick pin. Only a 2.
Maki hanging in there, though. Tonight, Masha Slamovich, the GCW World Champion, will defend against Vance Warner, the Southern Psycho. Masha successfully retained that championship last night in Detroit against 4 opponents in a 5-way contest. 4 other women here on the GCW roster.
Taking her all the way up.
Maki trying to kick her way out of this position. Up on the top rope. Here comes Steph Delander, though, with momentum. Big boot to the side of the head of Itoh.
Hooks her. With the fisherman release.
Would show the strength of Steph. The way that she was easily able to just walk across the ring with her out of the corner like that.
We're not taking nothing away from Steph.
No.
You know, with all this chicanery and Cardona nonsense, but
maybe questioning her attitude a little bit, but certainly can get the job done inside the ring as a competitor, without a doubt.
Maki Itoh, though, not Not dead yet.
Scooped up on the shoulders of Delander.
Hey, guys.
But it didn't have much of an effect on the
Oh,
head.
uh-oh.
Didn't cloud the vision either. Maki Itoh. Skull-based offense on Maki doesn't work very well.
Go for it again, perhaps.
She's a hard-headed individual. It just psychs her up, prepares Maki Itoh for battle.
Similar to
You!
Uh-oh. Oh, she blocked it with the head.
When will you learn, Steph? Headbutt.
Takes off. That falling Fuji headbutt from Maki. Is that enough? Middle of the ring.
Has the leg hooked. Oh, very close, but Steph able to get her shoulder up.
Not enough. I was going to say reminiscent to our old pal Toby Klein, who's in attendance here
Yes.
this evening with the head-based offense.
Reversal of the whip here. Maki puts on the brakes up against the ropes, so Steph comes charging, and over the top into the floor goes Delander. Back up on the apron now.
Shoulder to the midsection. What is this?
Draping DDT perhaps.
Oh,
Head first into the canvas, went to Lander. Maki now going for the cover. Only two. As Cardona insinuated during his time with the microphone in his hand just a few moments ago, he will be in singles competition, scheduled for competition against Cole Radrick tonight here at Valleydale Ballroom.
The GCW doctors clear him in time for that contest.
Oh, just shakes Maki off of her back right there. Did Steph Delander. Maki back on her feet. Could we see a choke slam here from Delander? Has her up and down.
Rough.
Oh, but Maki gets the shoulder up in the last split second.
Just barely. Super close. Only a 2.
Very vocal fan support for Maki Itoh, trying to give her a burst of adrenaline here. As Delander with a handful of hair, handful of pigtail.
Takes off. Gets met with the elbow. There comes Steph with the kitchen sink. Follows you in. Oh, caught her with the DDT.
Maki very successful with the various DDTs throughout the matchup thus far, has plenty of them in her repertoire. Delander back out on the apron again. Maki's going to follow. Dangerous territory for both competitors. Just the edge of the ring and the floor waiting below.
Uh-oh. Not a lot of room, like you said, Dave.
Had Maki up, fought her way off the shoulders though, trying to hit a DDT on the apron. It looks like head first into the edge of the ring frame goes Steph Delander.
Hung her up on that second turnbuckle.
Took its toll on the neck of Delander, came up favoring that neck, and now
the floor right here by us, Dave, with the swinging DDT.
living up to that reputation of having various DDTs.
Right,
That's number 4 thus far in this matchup as we take another look at the impact head first onto the steel ring frame.
So the rope hung and then finished her up with the swinging. Now going after that pizza cutter once again.
Will Delander be able to block the attempt at using it again, or will Maki slice up Steph Delander? Oh, no!
Whoa, come on!
Oh, no, it's Matt Cardona with that Internet Championship belt in his hands and takes the attention of Maki. She's going to slice Cardona up.
Cut him up!
Pizza cutter.
Cut him up!
But Delander from behind has Itoh on her shoulders.
Oh, sit out F5 there from Delander.
And that's 3. Steph Delander scores the pin with the distraction of Matt Cardona hitting the ring.
Winner of the match.
With the Internet Championship. It's not even a real belt.
His back looks fine to me, Dave.
He's been carrying this company for 2 years on it.
Why? All the middle fingers.
That's the fucking queen right there.
That's right.
That's the fucking queen.
You're a pussy.
Fuck you.